and criticized, mocked after saying straight white men are silenced by woke culture. God, what an idiot. What an idiot Joe Rogan is, right? Mocked. How do we know he was mocked? Yahoo News told me. Joe Rogan is one of the most popular podcast hosts in the world. He drew mockery and criticism after he claimed on his show that straight white men are being silenced because of woke culture. Puh. Mayor of Chicago reaches her 2-year midway point as mayor. Her spokesperson says Lightfoot is granting one-on-one interviews only to brown or black journalists. And you guys think white men are being silenced. Psst. White women, too. In the episode of Joe Rogan Experience, can you make a good comedy movie anymore? No. So let's think about the last movie I saw in theaters was the Joker movie, which the director of that movie was actually known for making comedies. He actually said you couldn't make comedy movies anymore, and so he didn't. He made a serious Joker movie. Now there's some types in the movie. There's this one scene where I actually saw it as really funny. Where spoiler alert. Where like there's a short person, there's this little person, and the Joker guy had just killed one of his coworkers in his apartment building, and he had his door locked, and the little person was trying to escape, but he couldn't reach the latch. He was trying to jump, and he couldn't reach the latch because he was too short. Because he was scared of the guy the murder just happened, so he thinks his friend's murder. He's trying to run away, and he can't. The Joker has to unlock it for him, and he's like, thanks. And he lets him go. He doesn't kill him. It was just like, I thought that was hilarious when he was too short to fucking reach the latch on the door. Politically incorrect comedy completely. He got away with it though because it was like in a murder scene. And those little slips. Anyways. Yeah, no, you can't make a good comedy movie anymore. I agree completely. You can never be woke enough. That's the problem, he said in the podcast. It keeps going further and further, and the further down the line, you'll get to the point where you capitulate and where you agree to all these demands, and eventually you get these straight men out all the talk. And Joe Rogan, okay, we're just going to jump right to the end of the article where the Yahoo News author here is a complete jack. Rogan is infamous for interviewing several controversial... Is this what he's... Really? Rogan he's famous for interviewing controversial figures. No, he's not. He's not famous. He's famous for being a Fear Factor host, comedian, famous comedian. He's infamous. Maybe in your opinion. Far-right Proud Boy. Disgraced. I don't even know what disgraced comedian Chris D'Elia, what that even means. He came under fire last night after he falsely claimed that healthy young adults do not need to get vaccinated. The podcast host later clarified in an episode, April 29th, that he is not. So again, what does this have to do with the anti-woke stuff? That he is not an anti-vax person. I'm not a doctor. I'm an effing moron. I'm a cage fighter. I'm a cage fighter commentator, he said in the episode. I'm not a respected source of information, even from me. So they're like, oh, look, we're going to get a quote of him shitting on himself, and we'll just put it at the end of the article. So here's what you think about Joe Rogan. See, he doesn't even think he's a respectable source of information. Even he thinks he's a hack. Can you believe anybody listens to this person? Even he thinks he's a dummy. Therefore, he must be a dummy. No. See, this loser here. Who wrote this? Metello? Wilson? Jeez. These virgins need to get laid. Anyways, let's go on the next bit.